Hey everybody, it's Eric, and I wanted to make this short video just to kind of talk to you about what happened over Father's Day. For those of you who don't know, I ran or competed in and completed my first half Ironman triathlon, which is a 1.2 mile swim in Lake Monona in Madison. I did it. Then a 56-mile bike ride, and then a half marathon. And I did it. I completed it. My goal was to finish. I had goals of finishing the swim, bike, and run in a certain time, and the whole thing in a certain time. And I missed it by 5 minutes. So I'm very happy about that. My wife actually told me, no, actually, you didn't factor in transition time to that. So in reality, I beat it by 10 minutes if you want to if you want to cut hairs and actually measure it out, which I found some comfort in that. But the really cool thing was that I set out to do it, and I didn't set out to win, to beat anybody. I had goals like I wanted to finish in the top half, 50% of all overall finishes. I didn't do that. You know, I had goals of times, and I didn't hit all of them, but I was safe, healthy, and I finished it. And I learned something, because when I was on the first two legs, on the swim and the bike, I thought I was way off my pace. I didn't have a concept in the swim. I didn't have a watch or anything to tell me when I was beginning and ending or what my pace was. We started 4 minutes early, so it looked like when I got into transition I was finishing the swim in a longer time than it really was. But it was just a mistake in my calculation and not understanding what time it was when we started the swim. And then I got on the bike, and I just felt like I was not meeting my time, but I had started my watch for the bike 8 minutes early. I didn't think about it. But the cool thing happened. I was okay with being behind my pace. I was okay with the idea and the possibility that I was not going to hit my goal. And in the past, I couldn't say that. I always felt like the goal had to be hit. But what I came to understand is that a goal isn't a destination. It's a target. It gives you direction, but it's not something you have to hit. The crucial part of goal setting is making it something that you want to strive for. It's the direction you want to go. But when we set goals, so often we feel like we have to hit them, and if we don't, somehow we're ashamed, or we should be ashamed of ourselves, or we're somehow a failure. But that's not the case, and I wish we could all take that and realize that a goal is not a destination, it's a target. And whether we hit it or not, great if we do, but if we don't, we learn why we didn't hit it. Maybe it's not something we should have gone after. Maybe we need to make a couple changes. I know I have to make some changes in my training to hit my goals the way I want to, and that's great. I need that information so I can train better and be a better athlete. I have goals in my family of where we want to go, what we want to be, what life looks like, and we'll work towards those goals and adjust accordingly when they're not realistic or they're not the healthiest thing for us. But we don't know that until we set the goal and start working towards it. So I just wanted to make this video to tell you I was super excited to finish the race. It was it was an emotional, like the last 3 miles and the half marathon. I had intermittent periods of crying. I didn't cry all out. I tried to hold it in because I was afraid that some race official would see me and be like, "Are you okay? Sit down." And I'm like, "No, I'm just really happy." So I was really trying to be cautious, but after I got done and I hugged my wife, I lost it. There was so many emotions. And my mantra for that day, I kept telling myself that I'm racing for those who can't. And those people are, one of the reasons that Project Echelon got started is because a lot of our brothers and sisters have committed suicide. And I'm not interested if it's 21, 22 a day or what the statistic really is. The fact is it's happening, and it doesn't have to. And there's a lot of reasons for it, and I really want to make some videos to go into what those reasons are and what we can do to change that. But I'm probably already over my length. Oh yeah, I wanted this to be like 2 minutes. It's now 4 minutes and 12, 13, 14, 15 seconds. So I better stop. So I will be making more videos in the future. I'm really excited that I finished my race, and I'm excited to take on a full Ironman next year. Yeah, that's right. I'm coming for you, Ironman Louisville. All right, so have a goal, work towards it. It's not a destination. It is a direction. So keep that in mind when you're going out and setting goals for yourself, even if it's just getting through the day, whatever that goal might be to get you to the gym, get you out to walking around somewhere, cleaning up the kitchen, whatever it is. The goal is not a destination. It is a direction. All right, so I hope you all are well, and we'll talk to you next time.